and welcome to Verdictum. I am Ananya Singh and you're watching today's legal news, where we take you through the latest legal developments across the nation. Let's take a look at the headlines. Supreme Court Collegium recommends names for judgeship at High Courts. Uttarakhand High Court suspends district judge amid harassment allegations. Himachal Pradesh High Court temporarily halts tribal status for Hatti community after opposition. Delhi police begins fresh arguments on sexual harassment allegations on former WFI chief. Now the headlines in detail. The Supreme Court Collegium, headed by the Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud and also comprising Justice Sanjeev Khanna and Justice B.R. Gavai, has put forth recommendations before the centre for the appointment of judges in various high courts across the nation. The names of two additional judges from the Jammu and Kashmir High Court, Justice Rahul Bharti and Justice Moksha Khajuria Kazmi, has been recommended for appointment as permanent judges. Justice Abhay Ahuja's name has been recommended from the Bombay High Court. The SC Collegium also recommended the name of Advocate Shamima Jahan for elevation as judge of the Govt High Court, and the name of Judicial Officer Yaran Jungla Longkumer has also been recommended for the judgeship at the Guwahati High Court. For the Punjab and Haryana High Court, the Collegium recommended the elevation of 3 advocates as judges. These are Advocates Harmeet Singh Griwal and Deepinder Singh Nalwa, whose name has been reiterated by the Collegium, while Advocate Rohit Kapoor's name has been recommended for the first time. The Collegium also recommended elevation of Calcutta High Court Registrar General Chaitali Chatterjee for appointment as a judge. Further, Judicial Officer Arvind Kumar Verma's name was recommended for judgeship at the Chhattisgarh High Court. The Uttarakhand High Court, in a significant move, has suspended the District and Sessions Judge of Rudraprayag, Anuj Kumar Sangal, following allegations of harassing a subordinate. The suspension comes as the judge allegedly subjected Harish Adhikari, a Class 4 employee posted at his residence. The judge allegedly abused and threatened the employee from service, which ultimately led to Adhikari consuming poison. The suspension order was issued against Sangal in accordance with the instructions of Acting Chief Justice Manoj Tiwari. The order highlighted that a formal inquiry will be initiated against the judge, adhering to Rule 7 of the Uttarakhand Government Servants Discipline and Appeal Rules of 2023. The order further criticized the alleged actions, describing the harassment of a subordinate and threats of removal as inhumane conduct, incompatible with the role of a judicial officer, deeming such behavior contrary to the Uttarakhand Government Servants Conduct Rules of 2002. In a recent development, the Himachal Pradesh High Court has issued an interim order staying the state government's notification granting tribal status to the Hatti community. A bench presided over by the Chief Justice M.S. Ramachandra Rao and Justice Jyotsna Reval-Dua made the decision, while highlighting apparent manifest arbitrariness and glaring unconstitutionality in the legislative order. The order was passed by the Himachal Pradesh government on January 1st by way of a notification conferring scheduled tribe status upon the Hatti community residing in the Transgiri area of Sirmaur district. The move was, however, followed by protests from the said community, who were advocating the implementation of the Constitution ST Order 2nd Amendment Act of 2023 to officially recognize the tribal status. The court also took into account a notification issued by the Union Ministry of Tribal Affairs dated December 30th, 2023, which clarified certain classifications related to the residents of the Transgiri region. The said notification excluded the communities notified as scheduled caste. The High Court expressed confusion over the ministry's move and questioned how the Ministry of Tribal Affairs could have given such an advice without Parliament making the said exclusion under Clause 2 of Article 341 of the Constitution in the list of SCs mentioned in the Constitution Scheduled Caste Order of 1950. The bench reviewed a batch of petitions challenging the ST status for Hatti community, filed by the Gigir Par Anusuchit Jati Adhikar Sanrakshan Samiti and the Gujjar Kalyan Parishad, thereafter clubbing the petitions and granting interim stay. Expressing concerns over the government move, the court stated that if interim relief was not granted promptly, irreplaceable harm could be inflicted with the grant of ST certificates, the reversal of which will be difficult. Consequently, the High Court issued a state order on the notification until March 18th. The bench, however, clarified that its current observations are preliminary in nature and will have no bearing on the final decision in the upcoming hearings. The Delhi police has started fresh arguments on whether to press charges against former Wrestling Federation of India chief Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh. The case involves allegations of sexual harassment leveled by a number of women wrestlers. The arguments took place before the additional Chief Metropolitan Magistrate Priyanka Rajput, who took over the case following the transfer of the judge previously assigned on the case. During the proceedings, the police asserted the presence of sufficient prima facie evidence to warrant a trial against Singh and his co-accused Vinod Tomar, who was the Assistant Secretary of WFI. On June 15th last year, the Delhi police filed the charge sheet in the case against Singh, a six-time Member of Parliament. The charges include various provisions of the Indian Penal Code, such as Section 354, dealing with assault or criminal force to a woman for outraging her modesty, Section 354A, providing with sexual harassment, Section 354D, dealing with stalking, and criminal intimidation envisaged under Section 506. Singh was granted exemption from personal appearance by the court after an application was submitted before the court in this regard. The court, however, said that in view of the averments made in the application, the accused Brij Bhushan Sharan is exempted from personal appearance for today only. The court is scheduled to continue hearing the case tomorrow. That was all on today's legal news. Thank you and keep watching Verdictum, and subscribe to our channel and download the Verdictum app on iOS and Android to keep yourself updated with authentic legal news.